Big G, bringing you another Tiny Tina's video. Today I'm going to give you an update on my graveborn. So, as you can see, we have leveled up quite a bit here. We are now level 31, and as you can see, for this build, we are going with the graveborn and the spell shot. Now, the reason why we're doing the graveborn and the spell shot is because the spell shot skill tree increases our spell damage. And since this build is focused on using spells, that's what we're going to be doing. And another reason why I went this way about it was because there's a legendary weapon out there called the Throwable Hole. And it's a SMG. And we're not going to use it to do any shooting. So that's why our backup is a shotgun that does damage. We're going to use that weapon to throw it, or in this case reload, and every time you do that, that weapon will create what is called a black hole. And what the black hole does is it sucks the enemies in for a short period of time, and then it explodes, doing massive damage to enemies. But if you throw the weapon again into the black hole becomes bigger, and it does more damage. The only problem is we won't have access to that weapon until the end of the game. So I have to beat the game first and then do a couple runs in the Chaos Chamber, which is going to be a future video. And we're going to farm that weapon. So once you get to the Chaos Chamber, you do a couple runs and the enemies drop what seem to be some sort of like rainbow crystals or something like that. And if you complete the Chaos Trial, they call it, where you beat the boss at the very, very end, you'll go into the treasure room, you get your rewards, and then you'll see these loot bunnies with symbols above their heads that tell you what you get. You can either get a certain kind of weapon, or you can get a certain kind of armor from the loot bunnies. But since we're going after the SMG, I'll have to spend 500 crystals, and hopefully I get what I'm looking for. Now, what I heard is in the main game, the max level is 40. So in the main game, the loot that you get can only get to level 40. But once you do the Chaos Chamber, you'll have access to Chaotic, Volatile, Primordial, and the best and highest one, Ascended Gear. And Ascended Gear you can only get if you reach Chaos level 50. That's the only way to get that. So, but I've seen videos of people doing Chaos level 100. I don't know how it gets that high, but we'll have to see, I guess. I think 100 you can do on intense difficulty, I
Now then,
believe.
what's the most broken build I can make?
I'm talking about it, character. So anyway, in this build, um, you're gonna want to spend your Reaper Bone skill, and then you're gonna spend 2 in Mortal Vessel, 2 in Essence Drain. You're going to max out Faithful Thralls because of your damage and your companion damage. You're going to max out Dark Magic damage for Dark Pact. This is 6 out of 5 because I have gear that increases the skill points in this specific spot. That's why it's 6 out of 5. But you want to max out Stain of the Soul because you do more Dark Magic damage for your spells. And you also want to max out your maximum health and spell damage. So Ascension, you want to max that out. And that's about it in that tree. Once you unlock the second class, you want to go to Spell Shot. And you want to max out Spell Sniper because that increases your critical hit chance. And once again, that says 9 out of 5 because of gear that I have equipped that increases the amount of skills that skill. That's why my spell critical hit chance is 108%. You want to max out magic bullets, again, spell damage. You want to max out prestidigitation because it increases your reload speed. And then you're going to put 1 point in mage armor because of spell weaving. And you can see spell weaving increases your spell damage. So we want as much spell damage as possible. You're going to put 1 point in glass cannon, again, spell damage. And then spell weaving stacks, you're going to want to put some points in that one. I haven't gotten that far yet. Um, Again, every time you cast a spell, you deal bonus damage of that spell's element. So you're going to want that one. Critical hit with a spell, spell weaving, and then gun critical hits have a chance to instantly reset all spell cooldowns. So you're gonna want that as well. So those are all the skill points so far for the build. And then if you go over to your hero points, you're gonna want to max out strength and dexterity again for crit damage and crit chance. Intelligence, you want to put that to 20. You don't want to max it because you'll get spell cooldown from the skill, so you don't want to max that out. For wisdom, you probably want about 20 in there as well. Constitution increases your health, so it might be a good idea to max that out once you unlock Myth rank at level 40, and put some points, probably about 20, 15 or 20 in attunement for skill cooldown. So that's about it. So for inventory, um, now I noticed this build uses dark magic. So you want to use weapons that use dark magic. Melee weapons, you can use just about anything melee weapons because this build is going to be focused on um, the SMG, which is this. We're going to be focused on the throwable hole, and we're also going to be focused on a legendary amulet, not this one, but a legendary amulet called the Blood Bag. And the reason why that's so important is because that'll help us keep our health up, and we're going to be almost unkillable. Once we get that amulet, the Blood Bag, that's going to increase our health dramatically. So that's going to be another very, very important thing. I am not sure if you can get that in the main game or that's another Chaos Chamber thing. So we'll have to see. So like I said in a future video, I will show that. So uh, we'll have to see in that future video. So anyway, that's the update for my graveborn build. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. This is Big G, signing off of YouTube. Have a great day, and I will see you later.